The battle hasn't even started yet. Head first into the cage on the outside. Miller versus Lovely again. And Lovely is out to get Miller's head on a silver platter for Big Business Levi and all the investments. Got quite a few fans of Miller around here. I don't know if it's the beverage or Chris Miller, it might be both. Lovely was the first man in, and he's the first man attacking Miller before he could turn around. In this match, no pinfalls, no submissions. Oh my! Miller threw Lovely between the middle and top rope right against the side of that cage. What a resounding response for Miller in this cage match as Lovely is being bounced multiple times against that fence. Man, you could see Lovely and the indentation of his skin as it bounces off of that fence. Man, you could have concussive-like symptoms after being smashed head and back first against that cage. Big avalanche splash, and Lovely for the last time has been smothered against that cage. And there's a very, very short distance between the ropes and that fence. That solid steel fortress. That bracket of that cage weighs hundreds and hundreds of pounds. It is solid steel. This is CSW Southland's Dissension 3, the biggest CSW Southland event of the year. Cold steel, every match a cage match. And Miller and Lovely have tried to settle this score before. And Lovely, after all the sneak attacks, after all the post-match beatdowns, now both of these men have signed on the bottom line as Lovely elevates Miller's body right up against the fence, and then you notice Miller's right leg got twisted and turned along the middle rope and that cage. We got to check and make sure throughout the duration of this match that Miller is going to be able to continue, because he might have suffered a lot of trauma to that leg. Powerful, menacing. And this man, JWLovely, is a beast among beasts. The heavyweight heartthrob doesn't tell you the full story about what this is to. Crushing leg drop, nearly 300 pounds, draped up across the neck and back and the head and the throat of Chris Miller. The fans want Miller time. You cannot defeat if they want Miller and they want Miller time. Miller's got to respond. My goodness, over the top forearm smash. Rules for this one: you have to incapacitate your opponent for the referee's count of 10. The match does not have to end in the cage. As a matter of fact, escaping the cage is a viable possibility, but there must be a winner. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no submissions, no time limit. This is a fight to the finish. Miller's been stopped in the corner, and a lot of the fans are aggravated at JWLovely, his arrogance, and his attitude against Miller tonight. Rolling body attack. He smothered the left leg, and then he collapsed all across the ribs of Miller on the way down. Man, I don't know if Miller's going to be able to get up by the count of 10, not after something like that. Miller using the ropes, and he has managed to get to his feet by the count of 5. This match continues. Effectively, Miller now has had enough. He's trying to fight back. He had some time to recover on his way back to his feet. Spinning heel kick by the heavyweight heartthrob. Lovely could care less about Miller, and he just elevated himself in midair and connected with that roundhouse kick. Fans are stomping and stammering and chanting for Miller. Every time these men have met inside of this ring, it has been a super clash. But tonight, they have raised the stakes, and the stakes could not be higher because their score has to be settled one way or another, and Lovely wants revenge. To my knowledge, Lovely has never defeated Chris Miller. Side slam by Lovely. And he dropped his body weight on top of Miller for the extra momentum on the drop. The count is starting. Referee Lou Tafano might be moments away from awarding this match to JWLovely. Lovely with the over-the-top elbow smash. If he can hit the Lovely effect, Miller may not be able to answer the referee's count. Miller tried to save himself from running into the fence, and instead he ran into the turnbuckle pad in the corner. Up kick, glances across the left shoulder. Miller still barely able to hold his body weight up, and Lovely runs into the back elbow smash. Miller taking a chance, climbing to the top rope. Oh my, he got caught! Lovely's got him! Watch out! Oh my! He slammed him right up against one of the four sides of this steel cage. Back first. A spine-tingling spike slam into the fence. This solid steel structure. And Miller's entire body might be writhing in pain and agony right now. Lovely shouting at Miller to stay down, and he might not have a choice. It is a big man's game, and when it is a big man's game, Lovely will continue to obliterate this man to his heart's content. Hence the heartthrob. Chance on one side. Miller, Lovely sucks on the other side. Miller kicking Lovely, bending him over. Tornado DDT! Both men are down though. Who will rise to their feet first? Clothesline, another one. Lovely still staggering on his feet. Swing and a miss by Lovely. Back elbow, Lovely back first into the cage. Arm wringer, nice kick. And then he throws Lovely head first into the steel cage. But Lovely tried to anchor his body in the process. Lovely goes into the other side of this unforgiving fortress. Miller making Lovely a permanent part of all four sides of this cage. He might be going for that over-the-shoulder slam. He got it. Both bodies collapsed. And now, can Miller get up? And can Lovely answer the referee's 10 count? Not moving. Lovely barely gets up by 8. Oh, he's trying to dump him right on his face with that plunging drop. Oh no! Lovely with that elevated pickup. Just sent him crashing back first, and then the power bomb from darn near 8 feet in the air. Miller had his head ricochet off of that mat. First, it went He went head first and back first against the steel cage. Then he took the power bomb in the middle of the ring. That double header right there could be it for Miller. Miller desperately using the ropes to get up. He can't get up on his own. Well, he did, but he needed the ropes for support. The irony out of this last man standing match is anytime anyone answers the referee's 10 count, they actually get a second breather here. The delay helps the man that's down. Nice belly-to-belly suplex by Lovely, putting Miller down again. Lovely has silenced this crowd, and that may be it. Miller might not be able to get up. Wow, Lovely elected to take a hold of Miller, breaking the referee's count. You can chant for Miller all you want. If Lovely hits this splash, it will be all over for Miller forever tonight. Oh my goodness. Lovely is standing on the top rope, holding the cage for support. Oh my! He missed the splash! Miller waited and waited for the right time, and then he moved out of the way at the last conceivable split second. Miller waiting for his chance. Will Lovely have an answer? Half Nelson choke bomb. And it! Will Lovely be able to get up from one of Miller's signature moves? He got up. DDT by Miller. And Lovely's down again. Body. And what's Miller going for here? No way! Are you out of your mind? Don't do this! You can't be serious! He's taking a huge chance! Think about your career! Watch out! He hit the splash off the top! He might have hurt himself as well. Oh, what a devastating drop from a huge elevated distance in the air. Miller collapses in the corner, but he is standing. Why the referee restarted the count, I don't know. But this has actually allowed Lovely some extra time to get up. Grabbing a hold of Lovely's head. Lovely answered the count, and then the pump handle kick. That might have just wiped Miller straight out of this building. Mentally, he might think he's at morning mass the next day or something. It's a race. Who can get up first? That pump handle kick might have been too much for Miller to handle. In all technicality, Lovely is standing. I'm surprised the referee counted, even though both men were standing. Lovely with the uppercut, then the hook. Both men bent over in pain. Generally, steel cage matches do not last long. As a matter of fact, the overall nature of the punishment that is being delivered by both men has slowed down both participants significantly to the point where I don't know if either man can continue. Running body attack, the lower trunk of the body of Lovely connected. The right knee went straight up against the lat muscle in the upper back of Miller. Miller's struggling, gets back to his feet. Lovely with the crazy knockout shot, and Miller's still standing as he absorbs another forearm smack. It is a back and forth battle now. Who will be the last man standing at Dissension 3? Cold Steel for CSW Southland Wrestling. Lovely easily picks up Chris Miller. And that is not a small man. That is 220 pounds. He elevated with these and then sent him like a long dart right up against that steel fence on the near side head first. This might be it. Lovely again. Head first crashing up against the side of this steel fortress. How many times do you have to do this, Lovely? This isn't necessary. Again. Third time in a row. Head first against the cage. Miller's got heart, but at this point, if he even tries to continue, he might suffer career repercussions because of this battle. And it might be time for the Lovely effect. This is potentially the signet. Oh my goodness! Lovely effect against the side of the cage. Miller's been wiped out. This crowd is in stunned silence. Miller is not getting up. This might be it. He can't get up. It's over. Lovely is the winner. Wrestling fans, here is your winner and the last man standing, the heavyweight heartthrob, JWLovely. Lovely sent Miller's head crashing into three sides of this cage. The last one was the deadly Lovely effect, and there was no response from Miller. He was knocked completely unconscious. Lovely has put down Miller in spectacular fashion, and we can only hope that Miller is all right, because the abuse he just suffered could be catastrophic for the future of his career and his livelihood. JWLovely went right after Miller, even before the bell sounded, even before the two bodies could enter this cage. Lovely absorbed most of Miller's offense, and his timing at the end, he showed that he had the stamina, he had the ability to handle it all, and the pressure was on, and Lovely, to my knowledge, has just scored his very first steel cage victory ever in his career. The fans don't like it, but they don't have a choice. Miller could not get to his feet. That match could take your breath away. Hey fans, make this all. Let's hear one more time for Miller time. Chris Miller! Miller's a proud man. He does not want help getting out of this cage. He wants to get out of this cage on his own effort. What an effort by Miller in this cage match tonight.